Now, Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump has made accusations that the election is rigged, but experts say that it would be almost impossible to rig an election in the U.S. In a special report, NewsChannel 20's Matt Witkos investigates the integrity of our election process here in central Illinois.
Republican candidate Donald Trump says the election is absolutely rigged. Trump even tweeted about it several times to his more than 12.5 million followers. So I went to see how secure our election process is to make sure your vote counts. Counties are preparing for a busy November 8th. Rows of boxes getting ready to collect thousands of ballots in Sangamon County.
We're obviously seeing a very historic voter participation in this cycle for president.
This election has sent a lot of people to the polls this year. You may recall from the primaries, long lines.
March's experience was an overwhelming amount of people calling, trying to figure out what they had to do in order to register. We believe that's going to happen again.
A lot of the precincts ran out of ballots in Sangamon County and had to stay open longer. We asked to see what improvements have been made so this doesn't happen to you again.
In addition, we're going to add another 10% per precinct, for a total of 120%.
We looked in to see what's being done to make sure each vote counts. Gray says his office goes through a weekly process to make sure anyone who's deceased is taken out of the voter registration.
To validating IDs and ensuring who they are to the entitlement of a ballot on the day.
Underneath all of this is a room with the tabulators, which keep track of the ballots cast. We were granted an inside look to the room where all of this is kept locked. Gray says even he doesn't have a key to get in.
We take the security and integrity of our election system very seriously.
Gray says each machine is tested before it's sent out to make sure your vote matters.
Every tabulating machine is checked for mechanical issues from a vendor in every cycle.
Macon County spent more than $500,000 on new tabulators this year.
This system is the newest system. There hasn't been anything out about it being hacked.
Macon County Clerk Stephen Bean says a lot is done to keep the system secure and safe from fraud.
None of our equipment is ever hooked up to the internet as far as the ballot counting. It all stays independent.
Once a ballot is cast, this box remains locked until the polls are closed. Bean says they'll know if there's been any tampering.
It's double locked. We break the seal, we unlock, and the judges don't have a key to that part of the system. We unlock it, and then we pull the USB port out.
Bean says only 2 people have the key to collect the votes.
We have a vendor that and a county employee that sits and will take all those and add them up to that night.
You still have time to register to vote. You can even register on Election Day, November 8th. To find your polling location, head to our website, newschannel20.com. If you want to vote early, you can cast your ballot at the county clerk's office. Back to you.